This is your daily dose of all things royal. Welcome back, my gorgeous, good-looking friends. I just don't know what to say about this. I really don't. I'm sure you probably have seen photos floating around online, but this takes the cake. I normally don't talk about Meghan Markle's outfits, but again, why? That's all I keep asking inside my head. Why, Meghan? Why do you do this? Losing weight and wearing this dress again doesn't make it look any better. I hate to say it, but this dress needs to be retired, buried, and forgotten. Meghan's at a children's hospital gala, but decides to look like she's about to go to a Diddy freak-off. Come on now, Meghan. I mean, seriously, the least that she could have done was wash her hair. It looks so greasy. So Meghan is at this gala with her new bestie, Kelly, assuming Harry is still in Africa or wherever in the world he is, but Meghan is doing her thing. Looking at this photo, all I can say in my head is, why, Meghan? Why? I mean, the one thing that we give Meghan credit for is that she is consistently awkward. And this photo just summarizes that in a nutshell. Like, why, Meghan, do you feel the need to clutch on to this grown woman as if you're still this 11-year-old girl? Maybe you are still 11 years old in your maturity, but I mean, like, close your legs. Just close them for once. Please, Meghan. I don't know. Kelly looks like she is just grinning and bearing it. Meghan is so clingy with Kelly on this carpet. Obviously, we know who the dominant one is in this friendship. But seriously, Meghan, you can't even allow this new best friend of the day to take pictures alone on this red carpet or green carpet. You have to rear your ugly-looking, greasy head into it. Of course you do, because this is what you do. Like, I'm just shaking my head at this tragedy. Like, of all dresses that you could have tailored and to change, why this one? This is the one that everybody talked about, but not in a good way. Like, how irritating is this? Meghan is just like pulling Kelly along and Kelly wants to take photos. Stop it, Meghan. And you can see that it's all coordinated by Ashley standing off to the wing there. As I've been looking through these photos today, this one jumped out at me. And the reason why is because this is what I feel Meghan's future is going to look like. And that is reduced to being arm candy to these wealthy older men. I mean, I don't know his situation, but I can totally see this being Meghan's future, where she latches on to a billionaire who's not so good looking, but he enjoys having a pretty girl on his arm. I don't know how long Meghan's going to be able to keep up whatever she's got left. I mean, she's not looking so good. I don't think she looks well here at all. Meghan gets interviewed by Access Hollywood and she seems so out of it. Nothing that she says here makes any kind of sense.
Oh my goodness, the work that they do at Children's Hospital LA is otherworldly. And I think from my standpoint as a mother,
Did you guys know that Meghan is a mom? I mean, even just her saying that, she looks so uncomfortable. Somebody tell me when this charade is going to be over. Does Meghan plan on using artificial intelligence for the next 18 years? Like, come on, folks. I feel like this is how they're going to get out of this whole scam. Just my opinion.
And I think from my standpoint as a mother, no one wants to have to be in a position where you need to go to a place like this, but if you have to, the best place in the world you could go would be Children's Hospital LA.
So as I'm listening to this, I'm thinking to myself, well, Meghan, as a mom, no one wants to be in a position to have to go to a place like this. Well, exactly what is this? What is the Children's Hospital LA known for? So apparently, the Children's Hospital Los Angeles is a nonprofit pediatric healthcare organization dedicated to creating hope and building healthier futures for children. Okay. Honored as the best children's hospital in California and among the top 10 in the nation, Children's Hospital is home to medical experts who have developed more than 350 pediatric specialty programs and services. They also offer general pediatrics. This division of general pediatrics in the Department of Pediatrics at Children's Hospital Los Angeles provides comprehensive diagnostic and treatment services that begin at birth and continue throughout childhood and adolescence. Meghan just got done saying that as a mother, no one wants to be in a position to have to go to a place like this. Okay, Meghan, here's my question to you. Since you're a mom, wouldn't you be in a position to have to go to a place like this because you have children that need doctors just for general checkups? She literally just got done saying it's the best place in the world to go to. So the question is, why are you not taking your children here? Now, I can understand if Meghan is taking the position of, well, this is a specialty hospital where terminally ill kids go there, as well as for major surgeries. I could understand that. But it's what she says next that doesn't make any kind of sense, showing me that, yeah, this is all bullshit.
And I have close friends who still have their children there going through treatments, either from high school, close mom friends now that are having their children really have that experience, but the staff is incredible.
Does this make any kind of sense?
Friends who still have their children there going through treatments, either from high school, close mom friends now that are having their children really have that experience, but the staff is incredible.
Do you see why I find this so utterly ridiculous? I mean, how bizarre is it that Meghan has not only close friends, but also high school friends who have children that are still there seeking treatment? I don't know about you folks, but I don't have that many friends who have children that are sickly in the hospital. Maybe one, but definitely not two or three or all your friends. I mean, who believes that Meghan even has friends? The way that she's talking here sounds more like she's talking about these kids being in a boarding school or a private school. I mean, we all know that that's where the invisible children are going to end up. But when you're talking about a hospital, you're talking about these kids really having the experience with the staff. Like, no, this is about the care. This is about the support, not about the having this so-called experience. Like, nobody wants to go to a hospital for the experience. What a bizarre thing to say about a hospital. She literally has made this sound like a hotel review. The experience, it will be memorable. The staff is incredible,
And the amount of work that they do for families that really could not afford this level of care is something that I think should never be overlooked. So I'm just grateful for everything they do. Happy to be here to support.
Support in what way, Meghan? Did you write a check? Or did you think just showing up with your demonic presence was enough? I mean, look at this photo. Meghan has zero boundaries, man. Like, why would you go up to this child and grab her like this? You can see the little girl is slightly leaning backwards. I mean, I would be too if I had this face up in my face. Like, Meghan just looks so creepy, and it's sick that she uses other people's kids for these photo ops. Like, nobody is buying it. Nobody believes this empathetic, kind, humanitarian woman who wants to be like the next Mother Teresa. No, this is demonic energy that I'm looking at right now. And it's very predatorial here in this clip where Meghan is like talking to this family. She could give a shit about the family, but she wants this photo with this little girl. So she says, "Can we get a picture?" She's the one that initiated getting this picture, not the family. I'm guessing that's the photographer that she brought with her. Like, what's going on here with Meghan? She looks highly annoyed, almost as if she's back to her hustling days, which it does feel like that.
Yes, there we go. Oh my God. So.
Again, why is Meghan holding on to this little girl like this? They literally met 2 seconds prior to this photo. And this little girl has no idea who this woman is that's clutching onto her arm, but no doubt in my mind that Meghan probably said, "Hi, I'm Meghan, and I'm a princess." I find it funny that this little girl didn't give Meghan the time of day, and I think Meghan was expecting her to turn around to say goodbye, but she didn't. And for a brief second, you could see Meghan's awkwardness. There's something very different about Meghan this time around. She seems very lost and distracted, Perhaps maybe she's on something. Who knows? I mean, she just doesn't seem right. Not that I have any empathy or compassion for her, because if you put the shoe on the other foot, she wouldn't have any empathy or compassion for any of us. So whatever is going on or happening to her, well, you know, maybe she should think about some of the things that she has done. Same with Harry. Harry doesn't look too sound himself. They both look very disheveled and distracted, in my opinion. Before I go, there's just one quick thing that I forgot to point out earlier in this video. In this clip, Meghan is again seen here with Kaylee Thomas Morgan from Sunshine Sachs. What do you think's going on there, folks? Now, I question if they really stopped repping Meghan. Something tells me that answer is no. Remember, Michael Dale Stein is on Archwell payroll. Well, at least for 2022 he was, and he was from Sunshine Sachs. And he was actually listed on the emails for the Aspen Institute, I want to say, meetings to put together that report. So yeah, you know, there is a possibility that they're still connected and working together, and we were just told fake news, as with everything else we've been told. Folks, I think there's definitely something now going on. This headline from the Post yesterday, desperate Harry gets serious about repairing his image and Meghan is not a part of the project. He wants space. Well, I think we've known that for a while, but I think the reason why we're seeing Meghan now come out for this gala is to punch back, but you can clearly see that things are not okay. And, you know, it will be interesting over the next couple of weeks, especially once the election comes, what's going to happen by the end of the year. My prediction is that Harry is going to go back home. I think he's got a lot of things that he is worried about that, you know, being in the United States might not be the best thing. What's going to happen to the invisible kids? Like I said, you know, we'll probably see AI till they're 18 years old, but I don't know how this is going to play out. Definitely not looking good for the both of them, and I think that stress is weighing on them. So, but what do you guys think? Do you think that Harry and Meghan will separate by the end of the year? Do you think anything's going to come out about these invisible children? I don't know. It's anybody's guess at this point, but definitely leave your thoughts below. As always, I will be back with more content, but until then, please be safe and I'll talk to you later.
I was such a fraud.